Hi, my name is Tanner McGill, and I'm here to show you how to make my mom's famous banana nut bread. It's so simple and easy to make that even your kids can join you in making it. So, the first thing we want to do is preheat our oven to 350 degrees, which we've already done. So, after that, you want to grease your pan with some shortening any kind. I'm using Crisco. After you get that in there, you want to lightly sprinkle some sugar so that the finished product has a sweet crust on top. And make sure, this is the most important part of the step, that you separate the wet and dry ingredients together. Alright, for our dry ingredients, we want to first add 2 cups of flour. Sifted. Make sure it's sifted, because if it's not, it won't come out as good. Okay. This may take a while. Hold on. Then after we get this situated and everything, we want to add 2 cups of sugar. Alright. Now after that, we want to add 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Make sure it's even, because if you have any improper amounts, it may mess up your recipe. Here we go. Now after that, we want some baking powder. Wait, 1 teaspoon, I think? Yeah. Alright. And then now we want 1 teaspoon of salt. Finally, the last of the dry ingredients will be 1 cup of pecans. And after we get all this in here, make sure we mix it well. It doesn't even have to be that mixed up. Just get everything combined. So now we can move on to our wet ingredients. Alright, first we want to use 4 eggs. Which I've already cracked, and make sure, just in case, you crack them in another bowl so that if you get a shell in there that won't be in there forever, you can take it out. So after we add the eggs, we will add 1 cup of vegetable oil. Make sure it's even. Very important. Ooh. A little too much. That's enough. Alright. After that, we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Where's vanilla? Here it is. Whoops. Go on there. Alright. And now, after we add the vanilla, you can do these in any order you want, I just chose to do it this way. We will need 6 tablespoons of milk. What milk it is? This one. Six. So just count this out. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Okay. And now we need to add the most important part, the bananas. Can I have my masher? 2 to 3 ripe bananas. Excuse me. You mash them? Alright, about the bananas, make sure they are ripe. Because usually we buy bananas that look like this, and the riper the bananas are, the better. So you want to kind them to look like this. Alright, mash those up. Okay, so just mash those things up in there. Make sure everything's mixed together. You don't want any lumps or anything like that, so. Here we go. After we get all this mixed up, we're going to combine the wet and dry ingredients together. Now make sure you pour the wet into the dry, because it'll be a whole lot easier. Okay. Oh, make sure you use a spatula so you get all the stuff out of there. Alright. I'll just mix them together again. Make sure they're evenly separated and combined. Okay. That's good enough. Alright, now when we're done with that, it's finally onto the pan. Okay. Now, it's ready for the oven. Come on in here. Alright, now make sure your oven is set to 350 degrees like we preheated it to. And make sure you put it in, leave it in there for 45 to an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. Alright, and this is what the finished product should look like.